Good morning. My name is Red and you are watching Daily Devotions with Red Moon Eagle. This is a banked video. I am currently in the tide of renewal between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. I don't know what day this is going to be posted. I've been recording and banking videos to make sure that there's some stuff available. There are over 365 days of daily devotions available to you. So if this one doesn't strike your fancy, you can definitely go find another one. I encourage people to use the comment section. And there is a self-paced video on my Practice Better platform, and you can learn about energy sensitivity, empathy, and Earth Sense. It is the first of a series. I have no idea if by the time you see this, I'll have more of the series out, but I'm working very hard to get little tutorial videos out for you at a very affordable price and help you move towards awareness of your own gifts. Okay, so we're gonna start off with create art. The mantra is, I am an artist creating a masterpiece that is called my life. And the journal prompt is, what blocks, real or imagined, stop you from making art? What practical steps can you take to work through these blocks? Yes, Astra, I hear you. So we are all artists in our own way. So I'll come back to this one. Egyptian Gods Oracle is Thoth, wholeness. A human-shaped deity with the head of an ibis, or in the form of a baboon, moon god, symbol of wisdom, lord of time. He is the protector of scribes and the inventor of writing, the god of magic, clairvoyance, and laws. He assists Anubis in judging souls and reaching decisions on their fate. You are required to show self-discipline, as this is the key to success in making progress. Learn how to use... Astra, come down here! Learn how to use intelligent resources if you want to successfully complete certain enterprises. Learn to be whole and to reject immoral tendencies. Be impartial in all things that you do if you want to pursue a complete and just life. I love that. Thoth is one of my favorites of the Egyptian gods because he is the protector and inventor of magic, clairvoyance, of law. Judgment is more on, you have written your own blueprint, so I'm going to hold you accountable to that. There is a intelligent resource of every entity in their meat suit experience, in their body suit. And Thoth is learning to be whole, rejecting immoral tendencies, rejecting the negligence of culpability and carelessness in your own blueprint. Like Thoth holds you accountable for your own negligence. If you have written it in your blueprint, then he's going to hold you accountable to walk that path. Thoth and I have a lot in common because I too do that. Okay, in the Mystic Shaman Oracle is Jaguar. The essence of Jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon. In times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance, not to be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisible between light and dark, night and day. The invitation of Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you've been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. The medicine of this card says, what in your life needs to be released? What have you carried too long, which you need to let go of? The Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so that you can allow it to go. It's time to come out of the shadows and in the shadow games that you have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and the right situations. Oh, love Jaguar. Jaguar, there's a book called Jaguar Woman that everybody should read. Okay, so I dropped a card. so that card was Create Art, and then Top, and then Jaguar. And one of the things that really comes forward with is that you create your own blueprint. Before you ever come into this bodysuit experience, you create a blueprint. You have a wonderful team of helpers on the other side. You're constantly surrounded by entities that are just like you, and some very different from you, but you know them all. No one is a stranger in your higher entity self. And when you come into this meat suit, there's only so much we can perceive through the meat suit experience. And there is a limitation in that. And that limitation is not a bad thing. That limitation is a beautiful thing to experience. And Thoth says, hey, your higher self knew what it was doing, so lean into that. Own that shit. And Jaguar says, we all write into our blueprint the amazing ability to live this life fully and experience it and be creative with each other and support each other. And we are all being stealth. We're all being stealthy in this experience. We are all wearing meat suits. Haven't met anybody so far who's not in a physical meat suit. At least those that are in a human form, right? Or animal form. And we all have these forms to level the playing field in one way. We all have red blood. We all live in this earthy experience, and that levels the playing field. No matter where you come from in the universe, you have a level playing field with everyone here. And that experience gives us an equitability from an entity perspective, and we're all stealthing. We're all stealthing, and that means everybody has the opportunity to learn from someone else. And we have this amazing creativity to bring who we are as entities forward and help each other in this world. And we should be doing that. We should be doing more of that. Thoth is also one of the gods in the Egyptian pantheon that he is so wise that he recognizes the wisdom in you. And his lessons aren't from a judgy place of punishment, but from a place of encouraging you to live within the light shadow. And Jaguar also is about light and shadow. It's about being creative in this place. We are all creators of our blueprint. And when we come into this manifestation, we have choices. We build in choices. We know who we are as entities. It's very much like, I love the cookie analogy, right? You go into the kitchen and somebody's made peanut butter cookies and raisin oatmeal cookies and chocolate chip cookies, and you already know what you like. So you've given yourself 3 choices, but if you had 3 choices, you're probably going to pick the one you like. Like maybe you're not an oatmeal raisin person, but you love peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip cookies. So when you write your blueprint, you're going to pick things in your blueprint that make sense to you as an entity. It doesn't mean that any of the choices you make are wrong, as long as you're honoring who you are as an entity in this experience. You know, for example, I've always been a healer. There were times in my life that I could have pushed in the direction of going into naturopathic medicine or herbal medicine, or, you know, I'm still a healer. I'm still that kind of person. Would I maybe have pushed and become a doctor? I don't know. I'm really awful in math because I have dyscalculia. Math is a big obstacle for me. I'm also very creative. You know, I was a classical musician for a while, and I've always been an artist. You know, would I have gone more in the direction of that? Maybe, because those are all integral to who I am. I could have made many choices. But all of those choices were going to land me in a place where my creative energy would be a way to transmute energy to do the things that I'm supposed to do. So there were a lot of choices, but I was always going to land at some point here. And I know that. So honor the choices that you have in your blueprint. You know what they are. Just lean into it. Don't let the outside world push you to something that doesn't go with the integration of who you are in this experience. Lean into it. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you in prayer.